Hello guys, I have come to a small town in Karnataka called Bannur, and this town has been around for centuries together. It's just, I must say that it's just a village. Now the only thing is that this place has changed a lot in years, except for one house that I can guarantee that had remained the same for the past more than 100 years. This little tiny house, it's got all the kavelus. The roof is made up of a thing called kavelu, and yeah, pretty much. I must have probably come here at least 40 years ago, and this house has been still the same. Nothing has changed since then. Look at how amazing this house is. I mean, it's got nothing in it. The walls are actually made up of just mud, and then it's standing on top of some wooden fabric. Now, these bricks that you see, they were added later on. I mean, just because the walls must have probably fallen down or something. Look at the window. This window must have probably been standing there for 100 years, at least 100 years. I remember when I was a child, I used to come here quite often, and then spend quality time. This door, the roof, yes. Um, this is pretty effective, like especially in times of summer. It keeps the house cool, and in times of winter, it keeps it a bit warm because it's pretty much just made up of mud. Um, look, this must have been the original structure. It's just mud, nothing. And later on, some bricks were added. Some I can see that some work has been done on it. Um, this is what we call it, the Roshandani, and this is the back of the house. Look at the I mean, every few years, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, they would have to do some replacements onto the roof, just to make sure that you know, some of the kavelu might probably break, so they would have to change it. But yeah, this is how it is. One beautiful thing about this house is that when I used to come here, when I was like really young, at the time, they did not. The bathroom is designed. They had like a manual heating system. The manual heating system. As you can see, that there is a pipe, that is a chimney thing that is going. Let me zoom it to show it to you. And I used to really enjoy it and cherish it when I was like growing up. That they had a tank. They might probably still have it. They had like a tank in which they would have it filled with water, and what they would do is they would get the coconut shell, the dried up coconut shell, put in it, fire it up, and then they had like a copper bucket, and that fire would heat it up, and then you know, on top of it there was like a tank, a cement tank, with which they would and then use the water for heating system. So it's like a manual, really old heating system, which I really liked it when I was, you know, really child. So this is how it is, and I happened to come here after many years, and I'm really surprised that the house hasn't changed. This house actually belongs to my auntie, and look how wonderful this house is. Let me try to get in and see if I can show you guys the glimpses of some of the things inside. And this is how the house is from inside, and this is how it looks down below the inner side of the roof. You can see that there's little glass just so that it can shine in the sun, shadows, and sunshine, yeah, and the bamboos, the tree, you know, the things that are holding the pillars, holding the roof, pretty much like that. And yeah, and it's just one room right there, and the flooring must have been done. I mean, yes, I'm pretty sure the flooring wasn't still the same when I used to come here, but nothing has changed in here. As you can see, there's another room here, and it's not any different from the other rooms. Some beautiful trees. And the one thing that I wanted to show you is the let me see if I can turn the light on. I wanted to show you the manual heating system. Okay, so this is how it is. I remember this is where they used to put, okay, the hole. I remember the hole. There isn't enough light in here. I'll see if I can get more light, or at least I can turn the light on from my camera. There you go. Aha, see the hole. This hole right there that they used to insert those coconut shells, the dried up coconut shells. And what would happen is that this is where they had, I don't know if it is still in use. I don't think it is still in use. Let me see. Oh yes, the fabric is still there. See how it is. You see the cemented thing that I was talking about? And on top of that, they had this copper bucket that they used to use. I don't know if it's still in use. There you go. And then the hole that I've showed you is to heat it up, and then you can just use the water. And then this is how amazing that this thing has been there, sitting there for ages. And that's the hole that was used. Let me block it up. And guys, how amazing this place is. Brings back all the memories, the childhood memories, and the trees and everything. As I said, I used to come here as a child and play along with my cousins, and then we used to have a lot of fun. And it's amazing that it's still standing. And due to all the developments that is happening, I'm not really sure how long this is going to stay like this. I'm pretty sure that this is going to get knocked down sometime sooner, because this house used to, the other house on the other side, this used to be one house when I used to come here while I was young. But due to the family growing up and all that, they had to segregate it and then separate it, and so the other house is not there anymore. The other brother built it up to make it a very new house. But see the shells that I was talking to you about, the dried up coconut shell, this is how it looks like, and it burns amazingly. All right guys, I hope you have enjoyed my video about a house that has been standing there for like more than 100 years, and I really admire. And this is in one room that I would like to get in. See the nut is what they call it, the wooden pillar based upon which this roof is standing. It's still the same, even though, yeah, the walls, and then yeah, the windows, the interiors, it's got all the things in it that pretty much a decent house requires, so the electricity, the fans and everything. But the house is, so guys, I'm really excited to share with you all the things that I have found it the way it is. It brings back a lot of memories, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope you would like it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again sometime sooner. Goodbye.